Hi friends, this is Sheree with Angel Messenger. Ree with Angel Messenger. I'm doing a 2 or 3. I'm going to do a reading for you. I've got my teacup and my little starting to brew here, my little house in there. I'm drinking the Anahata Chakra tea, and this is in our store. We're selling them right now for $4.44 a piece. They are 55% on sale. And I had our Star Thistle honey. This is also in our store. It's very good. So today I'm going to do a special card for a self-care, and that's going to sit under the boy, I'm just all short of words today. This is selenite. This is a stone that charges other stones. So we're going to put the self-care card under here while we're doing the reading. So let's do that first. This is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle by Jill Pyle, and this is a Hay House deck. So we're going to do one card from here, and then while I'm doing that, you can kind of see if you feel drawn to any of these stones. This is aventurine, the lucky stone, lepidolite, which is a calming stone, and this is moonstone, which is a feminine stone. And we have selenite in different forms in our store. We have a selenite heart right now, and I think there's one selenite bowl in the store right now, but we don't have ones like this. This is in our store, this is in our store, and I think we're sold out of this one. But let's draw a self-care card. And inside this one it says, take care of yourself so you can shine your soul's light. And just to kind of reiterate, when I do these messages, they are intended for any time you find this reading. It's not for any day, week, month, whatever. It's meant for whenever you come across it. So say you're coming across it today and you're drawn to one stone, and another time you find it and you're drawn to another, then at that time that is meant for that time. Okay, so we will just let that card sit there. Put these back in here. Actually, there's going to be 2. I don't know, sometimes these cards just need more, so we'll put that one there. And then the deck we're going to put with the other stones is this beautiful deck, Spirit of the Animals Oracle, and this is by Jody Bergsma. This one is published by US Game Systems. I think I bought this one on Amazon. I will put links in the description below the video. And there's dolphins on the front of the book. I am a big proponent of connecting with animal energy. There's a big thing in here where it's a poster, but it shows like a big layout of a reading. To give you an idea there. Okay, so this is the front cover. These are a little bit bigger than a normal deck that you might be used to with a Hay House deck. I can't quite get my fingers around the deck. I'm gonna have to shuffle it a little bit differently. It does kind of have the flower of life on the front of it. You see the background there? Here's some pictures of the cards. go with this. Okay, so before we get started on the reading, let's take a peek at our, well, no, I'm going to let that stone sit there for a minute. So let's start with these. Let's go with the moonstone first. Ooh, lion. Got lion energy with the feminine moonstone. That's interesting, isn't it? So lion, higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. So that's kind of, that's one thing that's nice about these cards is they do have some information right on the cards, so it makes it helpful for people who are beginner readers. So let's see, lion here, and then I'm looking it up in the deck. So I would also say that with this deck, things I like to notice in pictures is there is feminine and masculine in this deck. So I would say it's a card about duality with masculine and feminine. And so maybe rising to a higher calling is bringing all parts of yourself into that calling as well. Okay, so here's the message with lion. Confidence, bravery, power, leadership, majesty, business, pride, patience, enthusiasm, rising sun, passion. Lion is a symbol for royalty, mastery, and power. It is also a strong female archetype. Lionesses do the hunting, care for the young, and survive because of their cooperation. Lionesses create a carefree existence for the playful cubs. Lions are one of the few cats that live in a community. The pride lives in the moment without care. The male lions are charged to be protective, passionate, and possessive. If lion is your totem, use stealth and patience when pursuing your dreams for success. If you are a lioness, know you are responsible, a great leader and provider. You work well in a team. Some lion people need to look out for self-absorption and vanity. The evolved lion person is given a task of protecting the pride, and especially the young. Lion can be evoked in times of great threat and are a great force against negative energies. Call upon lion for confidence, vitality, and the power to stand your ground with confidence. So if your lion energy is imbalanced, they show like a contrary meaning. And you could even, like, if you like to do where cards are upside down, you could consider like this being the reverse meaning. So some people, like if you're holding that intention when you're shuffling your deck, that the reverse meaning would be the contrary meaning. You could do that as well. So the contrary meaning would be, if your ego is out of control, remember humility. Lion people need to look out for self-absorption, laziness, and vanity. Is it time to cooperate more? Successful lions need the pride. Let go of conflict and reclaim nobility. So the reason that I'm reading from these books and not really going in depth too much from a psychic standpoint personally is because I want you to see the deck. I want you to see what the deck can provide you personally and see if these decks might be something you would be interested in, so that you can expand your own library of communication to the divine, kind of creating your own Rosetta Stone to communicate with heaven. Because that was the original intention with creating the free online readings that we have on our website at angelmessenger.net. So let's do the Lepidolite card. That's Ladybug. Oh, Ladybug is always good luck. And it said, well, Ladybug is connected to Mary. I can't remember how, but this is definitely connected to the divine feminine. But there's a saying that says ladybugs are good luck, and when you find one, the number of spots on their back. Oh, how does that go? The number of spots on the back is supposed to be the number of blessings coming your way, or the amount of days you have to wait for a blessing. I can't remember what it is, but I'm sure if you Google it, you could find out what that is. Anyway, so it says, Ladybug, good luck. You are bright. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. I love ladybugs. Okay. Ladybug. Let's look her up. Oh, she's right next to the lion. Okay. Luck, life cycle, good omen, joy, delicate beauty, harmless, faith, change, release, renewal. The arrival of a ladybug is always an omen of good luck. The person with a ladybug omen or ladybug totem is usually a lively and colorful companion. You are a bringer of joy. You are trustworthy, easygoing, and happy. Ladybug people remind others to let things flow at a natural pace. Ladybug urges you to leave your worries behind and know that in due time, your dreams will come true. Ladybug medicine asks you to be true to yourself and teaches you that you can never be happy living someone else's idea of life. Well, that is definitely true for me. The name Ladybug came from its association with the Virgin Mary, Lady of Heaven. Ladybugs have often been tied to spiritual devotion, and those with this totem do well with daily meditation and prayer. Ladybugs have a short life cycle and produce many times each season. This links them to energies of renewal and abundance. If Ladybug wanders into your life, know that good luck and cheerful happiness are just around the corner. Well, that's pretty great. So if this is contrary, so if the energy is messed up or negative, this could mean one moment, please. Okay, sorry about that. My husband got home and my dog wanted to let me know. So as we were discussing, so if the ladybug energy is messed up in any way, it could mean don't let worry ruin your happiness. Life is short, seize the day. Do not despair, joy is everywhere. And don't let others dim your colors. So, there's a lot going on in the world, so it could definitely be that people, your ladybug energy is a little messed up, and it can be hard to be happy or find joy in the everyday when there's so much going on in the world, and that is completely understandable. But and actually I was just talking about this with some friends, that I was in a state where I could not find joy and I could not find beauty in anything. I was in a very dark place at one point, and it wasn't during a wartime, but I was fighting a war within my body, and I'm still not completely healed, but it was a very, very dark time for me, and I found beauty in one person I saw beauty in, and that really helped me to start looking for beauty in other things, and that led me to create our beauty project, our blog project called The Beauty Project. And anyway, it started to lead me into a better road, and sometimes that's what it takes, is you just have to look for beauty in everyday things and in small ways, and look for joy in small ways, even if it's playing with a pet, or it's finally looking like it's springtime here, and I feed the squirrels and the birds, and we have a baby chipmunk that's come up on our deck, and this thing is like really tiny, and we have bunnies out there and stuff, and those things, they might seem so insignificant, or maybe even to some people, some people might say, oh my gosh, that's the worst thing you could possibly do is feed those things, but they bring me joy. So, do what brings you joy, things that bring you happiness, even if they don't necessarily bring other people happiness. It's maybe something you need to focus on for you. Okay, so let's go to Aventurine here. 2 cards here. Lizard energy. We've got some fire going on there. And Moose wisdom. Oh, that's kind of some strong energy there. All right, so go with our lucky Aventurine people. Let's start with lizard because that is probably going to come up first. So, well, let's read the card first, I guess. So, lizard, regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. It reminds me of the little geckos we saw in Florida. They were everywhere and so cute, but if you grab their tail, they drop it and run away, and then they create a new one. So I feel bad for them that they're so scared that they will leave a part of their body behind and run away. But you know, as children, some of us are like that, right? Where we leave a part of ourselves behind or hidden inside ourselves, and we run away from the things that hurt us, and we become survivors, right? So I don't know, maybe you relate to that. So let's look up lizard energy. All right. Lizard, smart, adaptable, quick, camouflage, regeneration, growth, instinctual, stillness, survivor, dreamer. Lizard is an ancient one. They are reptiles from an older time. Their quick action and quirky maneuvers outwit and confuse their adversaries. Lizards survive. Lizard is sometimes called the little dragon. Lizard medicine has the power of regeneration and transformation. Lizards can shed their skin, their tail, let go of the past, and step into a positive future. Lizard people know they can survive anything and heal against incredible odds. They are powerful dreamers and should pay attention to messages that come from their subconscious. You can receive warnings that will help you avoid pitfalls. Well, maybe I am a lizard person. I just never knew it because I definitely have dreams that have helped my family members and friends. If lizard is your totem, you have the little dragon within. Dragons are those who are free of the limitations of the past and transform into greater awareness of self and personal power. With lizard medicine, you can transcend injury and hardship. Lizard people regrow and renew themselves into wholeness. Clairvoyance and extrasensory perception belong to the evolved lizard. The contrary lizard, so say your medicine for lizard is how did we say before? So say you've got the upside down card if you do it that way, or the energy is messed up or contrary. So you ask yourself, do you need to discard layers from your life? Do you need to scurry away from something? Do you have old wounds? Take time to bask in the sun's healing rays. Hurry and scurry away from worry. So that is lizard energy. So let's look at moose. Moose is wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak to you through the ancestors speak through you. You know much. So both of these cards are ancient wisdom. So let's look at moose. Moose is accomplishments, opportunities, self-esteem, worthiness, greatness, majesty, wisdom from the elders, instinct, honor, longevity, steadfastness, and fearless. The moose is a powerful totem. It is a unique energy with many contradictions. Awkward yet graceful, plain but beautiful. Moose are masters of wisdom and perception. In spite of their large size, they are swift, confident, and fearless. Moose people always have a strong presence. Their totem stands 7 feet tall with a crown of antlers almost as wide. Their antlers are said to act as antenna to secrets and teachings from the wise ones. If moose is your totem, you are a mystic and sit in the council of the ancestors. You are smart and outstanding in your field. You are intuitive, and from an early age you have experienced connections to spirit that have eluded others. You are a strong survivor. Moose lives a long life. Your lofty heights are not for the many, but for the few. With Moose as totem, you are sure to travel the long, winding path to your destiny, wisdom, and mastery. Isn't it interesting how both of those kind of went together, the stories with them? Even though they're different, they definitely have their similarities. I find that interesting. So if your moose energy is messed up, you might need to ask yourself, have you wandered into negative territory? Head for higher ground. Have you ignored your intuition and been led down the wrong path? Do not worry, you are a strong individual that can handle anything. When in a struggle, take the higher ground. So I really like this deck. I think it's really, really nice. Well done. The art is beautiful. And it's really nice. So let's look at the self-care cards. We've got abundance and clear your energy field. All right. All right, so let's look at number 1, abundance planning. Okay. So we've got the abundance kitty with the fish, money, looks like planning. Okay. So abundance planning, it has a mantra. Here's the card, the page. Get a picture of the card, a mantra, and then a description. So the mantra is, I attract a level of abundance in alignment with my self-worth and reflective of my generous nature. So, your financial health is an essential aspect of your overall wellness practice. It's time to take a closer look at how you're spending, saving, and making money. To begin, review all your bank accounts, investments, and credit cards, as well as any loans you're carrying. Doing so will help you get clear of your financial status. Then make a practical plan to lower your expenses, increase your income and savings, and repay your debt. An excellent place to start is at your local bank or with a financial advisor. Work with your bank or advisor to optimize your accounts and have the lowest fees and highest interest rates possible. So I think the highest interest rates possible would be on your savings account, not your credit cards. In addition, you can set up an automatic bill payment, transfer monthly deposits into a savings account, begin consolidating any debt you may be carrying. The other side of your financial abundance equation is generating more money. When you put your energy toward it, you'll often find new ways to do so. If you're working, this can be achieved by negotiating a raise at your current position. Consider applying for a promotion or a new job, taking on a side gig, or educating yourself on a new topic or skill with income generating potential. If you're an entrepreneur, look into raising your fees or prices, developing new marketing strategies, or expanding your product offerings, as well as other ways to increase your margins. And then there's a journal prompt. This one is, what was your family's relationship with money like when you were growing up, and how has that impacted your relationship with money? So at the end, there's a journal prompt. And number 10, clear your energy field. Okay, so you can see she's got sage, or some sort of herb that she's using to cleanse the air. There are many different herbs you can use. Sage, Oh boy, I'm totally throwing a blank here. Um, we have many different herbs that you can use. There's desert sage, there's blue sage, um, there's cedar, there's all different kinds of uh, smoke blends, there's incense that you can use. Actually, if you look in the ritual section of our store at angelmessenger.net, you can see a bunch of different things that we have available to cleanse your space and your energy. Or actually, even wearing different types of jewelry can help you with that too. So here's what the mantra is. My energy is clear, my mind is clear, and my heart is full of love. My energy is clear, my mind is clear, and my heart is full of love. My energy is clear, my mind is clear, and my heart is full of love. So in the same way that we need to clean our homes, we need to clean our energy fields. Through energy clearing, we remove blocks, leaks, entities, or spirits that have attached to us. This process also helps to free ourselves of any emotions or stories that others have implanted within us that are no longer serving us. Start to clear your energy field by taking a few deep breaths, emptying your mind, and visualize being surrounded in white or golden light. Use tools like sage, Palo Santo, incense, crystals, candles, or water to cleanse your metaphysical body. Actually, we have Palo Santo too, and you want to be very careful where you get that from, because you want to make sure that it's from a good source that doesn't destroy the plant and somebody who respects the land. Because some places don't, and you don't want to use that in your work to cleanse your body or your space when it hasn't been taken in a way that respects the land. It kind of defeats the purpose. And you can, something I always do too in the shower, is I imagine you can use the shower as like a waterfall of white light energy coming down over your body. That's a really easy way to do things. You'll know but be careful you don't kind of get too deep into that meditation, because I've almost fallen over doing that before, so be careful. You'll know your energy is clear when you experience the sense of weight lifting from your shoulders. Feel yourself coming into a more peaceful and loving vibration. If you're having trouble getting to this point, you can seek the support of a professional energy worker, Reiki, chakra balancing, theta healing, or another type of energy work session. For significant issues, it may take a long-term commitment to clear your energy field. However, once you do, you'll feel the difference and see the changes reflected in all areas of your life. The journal prompt for this one is, when do you struggle to maintain clear energy? That's a good one, because it might help you shine a light on being with certain people might mean if you lose energy with them or they make you exhausted all the time, it could give you a clue to who's sucking the life out of you, sort of thing. So maybe certain people in your life could be energy vampires, or maybe you're not using good boundaries in your life, that sort of thing. So anyway, I hope this was helpful to you. And again, remember, this is not for any certain time period. It's just whenever you come across it. This energy, these readings are meant for you at whatever time you find them. So I hope this has been helpful to you, and have a blessed day. Take care.